My name is Zachary Keefe. I am industrial hygienist, also an asbestos inspector in the state of Massachusetts. I work for Cashins and Associates out of Wakefield, Massachusetts, and we are a environmental testing and industrial hygiene company. It was used in floor tile, in the floor tile adhesive. It was used in joint compound, ceiling tiles, and thermal systems insulation, which would be like boiler insulation, would be pipe insulation. You can find it on floor paper under wooden floors. Pretty much anything that isn't wood, glass, or metal is a suspect material and needs to be sampled. And a lot of times in older buildings, what you have is that renovations have taken place over the last 30 or 40 years. And a lot of times what happens is that flooring especially will just kind of go down over other flooring. So a lot of times under several layers of flooring you might find some old asbestos tile with the mastic underneath, or even several layers of asbestos containing tile. A lot of times there'll be built-up roofing or tar and gravel roof, or there'll be several layers again of roofing. A lot of times either in the flashing mastic or in the roofing system itself you'll find asbestos in that. Window caulking, window glazing compound, door caulking, those are all very common items that have asbestos in it. When I was inspecting a school, you remember those old units that had the old style clock with the speakers around it that would have the principal come over the intercom and make an announcement? Well, inside that unit was a black mastic material. And it was kind of gooey. It hadn't even hardened up over all these years. I took a sample of it, and lo and behold, it was asbestos containing. So I had to somehow describe these things and say that they had to be removed, wrapped up individually, and properly disposed of. I think probably the biggest benefit from my point of view would be that you wouldn't have to wonder, okay, could this contain a little bit of asbestos? Because, you know, some products, floor tiles and such, do contain a little bit, and sometimes what will happen is, as opposed to saying asbestos containing, it will say chrysotile, or which some people, or maybe most people, don't know is asbestos, or it will say Canadian fiber, which is also rather misleading. So I'm sure that there are on some shelves somewhere this type of floor tile.